Received information that Mr. Wilcox had left the 14-year-old girl and the 8-year-old boy with a cousin of his near Idabel, Oklahoma, which is in McCurtain County in the southeastern part of the state. When he left, the 8-year-old boy apparently called his dad, got a hold of a phone, called his dad. The dad here in Lubbock called or contacted the other parents. They were able to contact the 14-year-old girl. Eventually, they finally called us. We were able to get in touch with the Oklahoma authorities in that area. Sheriff's deputies from the McCurtain County Sheriff's Office went there, found the children safe, took them into their own safe custody. After not being able to find the third child, the sheriff there in McCurtain County, Johnny Tadlock, launched an all-out search for this girl. We'd explained the situation to him over the phone, sent teletype confirmation of it to him. The child was entered in the National Crime Information Center. He, I'm sure, used all of his agency's resources and personnel. They were able to narrow down the geographical area where the remaining child and Wilcox probably were, and they did that through information they received from the other two children that they'd recovered, as well as information that they had received from people that knew Wilcox in the area. They were able to narrow that region down to the Shinewell, Oklahoma area, which is a small town right off of the Arkansas border. And they began a painstaking search that carried through the night, all the way through the night. And sometime about 8 o'clock this morning, the sheriff himself was in fact with another deputy, and they'd observed off of a highway, apparently they'd observed a gate into a pasture that I don't know if it was opened or closed. At any rate, it was different than what it should have been, different from the day before or earlier in the evening. Whatever the difference of it was, it raised some concern. It raised some attention. Shortly before 8:30 a.m., Mr. Wilcox drove through one of those checkpoints in the vehicle we described last night, and he in fact did have the remaining 11-year-old missing child with him. By then, we had had a warrant for aggravated kidnapping issued through Lubbock County. At the checkpoint, Mr. Wilcox was arrested, and the 11-year-old child, was taken into safe custody with the McCurtain County Sheriff's Office. Right now, Kenneth Wilcox is being held in the McCurtain County Sheriff's Office jail with a $750,000 bond, and the process to extradite him back to Texas has already begun.